Hello everybody, welcome along. Thank you for joining me here on a busy day, busy Saturday, freezing cold Saturday here in the UK for another live stream. We're here at Daytona, as everybody is this week, ahead of the Daytona 24 next week. And this week it's the Daytona Raw before the 24, which is, if you're not sure what this is, it's a solo version of the endurance race, which is just 1/10 of the length. So I've got 2.4 hours
track temperature's
rather than the full
it's
24.
23 Celsius.
Hello Doug, nice to see you along. Thanks for coming along, Dougie. 2.4 hours, so that's 2 hours and 24 minutes, plus a bit of a warm-up towards the grid and then the final lap. So it's usually close to 2.5 hours by the time we're done. And it's multi-class, so it's great practice for next week, even though the classes are completely different. So next week, me, Doug, in chat, and a few others are going to be joining. Chris, who's also in chat. Yeah, that's right, Chris. John is one split below me. He's in TCR. But yeah, me, Chris, Doug, Melv, who's also taking part in this event, but he's a couple of splits above in TCR. Nick and Ian, Not Racing and Intraphase, are all joining together next week for the 24-hour race in the GT3. So that'll be multi-class GT3, LMP2, and the GTP cars for 24 hours. This is a mini version of that. So we've got the LMP3 cars, which is the fastest class, and in this split there are 21 of those. The fastest of whom is Jamie Sampson. So Jamie, I know outside of the world of sim racing, so I used to work with his dad. Me and Jamie went go-karting probably about 10 years ago now. And weirdly, this event last year, Jamie and I were both in the same split. He was in LMP3, as he is now, and I was in GT4 in a Cayman, which is what I'm in now. So there's 21 LMP3s, and Jamie, I believe, is the highest rated of those if we go to results that aren't in yet. So all of the GT4s are car numbers are higher than the LMP3s. I'm the 22nd ranked one. So these guys at top, I think they're about 3.6, 3.5k, down to me. Obviously, I'm 3.3, and then Jamie's 3.2 at the moment. And they go down. So there's 21 of those. There are 12 TCRs. Which are at lower ranked, but John 74 didn't quite get into this split. He's one below. And yeah, so 27 GT4s. If you wonder why, Damien, why aren't you going out? Hello, Fleming. Expect you to win this. I'm not qualifying, Fleming. So that's going to be really tricky. Yeah, so I want this to just be experience for next week. I'm not too worried. And looking at some of the videos I've seen recently of the GT4s at this track, and also my experience in this race last year, I think keeping out of trouble is the right thing to do. What is turning out to be a battle between Mercedes and Porsche. So both of those have been going well leading up to this. I'm in a Porsche. There's loads of Mercedes, loads of Porsches. There's a couple of Mustangs here and an Aston Martin, but there's no McLarens. And what's the other one? BMW. There's no BMWs. So yeah, it's going to be a battle between Porsche and Mercedes. We still expect to win. Of course you do, Ian. Why not, hey? If I can be the only car that doesn't crash, I might win. But like I say, I'm P22 out of 27, so I'm not expected to do wonders here. My pace is fine. It's fine. I don't drive these GT4s as much as I used to. Obviously, used to drive these a lot, and they've changed completely.
The leader has just done a 153.08.
But it's still good.
The leader has just done a 152.59.
Excuse Jim talking over me. It's just good to kind of get used to multi-class traffic on this track again ahead of next week anyway, even if they're different classes. So yeah, like I said, we've got the LMP3s, the GT4s, and the TCRs in this one. Mel45, who you'll know from YouTube, and is joining us next week. He is a couple of splits above, so he's doing TCR as well. And I know mine and his I ratings are very similar, and in fact, his I rating, if he was in GT4, would have put him in this split. He's actually 2 splits above me. He's in split 5. Looks like there are 29 or 30 splits. Crazy numbers. 29 or 30 splits. And this isn't a big 24-hour race. This is just the Raw before the 24. It looks like our friend Jamie isn't going to qualify either. I might drop him a message and just say, you skipping quali too, yeah? So yeah, I just want to kind of stick around. A lot of this is about drafting and just a lot of the time, there's like when there's 3 or 4 of you together and you draft, there just doesn't end up being enough space. Or if someone half spins in front, there's nowhere for people to go. And I don't want to spend a lot of this race sat in the pits. So yeah, it's good when it settles down. You didn't want to confuse your brain, Doug. Easily done, eh? Yeah, this is very much a Doug strategy. So you'll hear more and more of us talking next weekend about being more Doug. It's our kind of way of looking at these longer races as a team. Now, this is only available as a solo race, so I'm not entered as one of the teams. This is just me. But still, I'm going to be more Doug in this. Yes, Fleming. Yes, you do. You've been away for too long. You can't just turn up for my community races and that's it. You have to do some proper competition, you know. The Porsche Cup car has completely changed now. So don't let that pass you by. It's worth giving that a whirl. I guess it's tricky, though, to jump back in when, what are you, 4.5k at the moment in sports car? Anyway, how long's left to go? 1 minute left of quali. Let's have a look at GT4 class. A 52 flat someone's put in. That's really, really good. If we'd have qualified, we'd have struggled to get below 53, I think. A 53 flat, so putting us around there. Right in the pack. So I don't fancy that. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us haven't set a lap time, but because of my lowly iRacing compared to these other guys, me and Jake are going to be the ones at the back. So yeah, Fleming, you've missed out on joining us for Daytona 24. I'm sorry. We're actually a team of 6 because we couldn't get enough drivers together for 2 teams. We were going to have a Falcons and a Scorpions, but then we just met in the middle with a Vipers for 6 of us. So it's going to be a great event. I'm really looking forward to that because it's such a mix. Although me and Melv are typically Falcons drivers, we're not GT3 drivers at all. So there's the bulk of the middle of the race is being looked after by Ian and Nick. So that's probably where it's going to be won and lost. At the start, I'm starting it and I'm finishing it because the guys decided. It's not that I'm being a diva, although I am a diva. But yeah, Fleming, we need to get you back up to speed before Nürburgring 24. We need you. It looks like this is going to be... Oh, look, only 4 people now haven't put a time in. So I am actually last, which is kind of what I was hoping. Jamie's just messaged, he just needed a wee. You can see that there. Right, let's switch Doodamajigs for you. Scenes, so you can see. Got a heart rate monitor on. We've got our endurance setup on, which will give us 26 laps if we're careful. It looks like a 78 lap race. So we need to do 26s. That's as full as this tank can get. On the Porsche, they've dropped us down a few % on the fuel capacity. So, yeah. Now, these GT4s obviously take a long time to get up to speed, the tyres up to speed, up to temperature. Cheers, Roy. Right, I'm going to open another can of drink. I'm not starting for the pits. I am actually going to grid it up.
Hello.
So that's Jamie, we can see there. So Jamie qualified then. Where did he qualify? Yes, he's right at the back. Oh, he did put a lap in. Just not a very quick one. That's it, Doug. Anything better than last is a bonus now. Anything better than last. Right, let's put it on us. So we're car number 22. We don't get to choose what car number we are in a solo event. But we are dead last. P27. We'd lose 94 iRacing if we finish here, which won't be the end of the world. It's quite nice knowing that no matter what happens, you can't lose more than 100 iRating. I'm not sure if we have a fast repair in this series. I probably... No, looks like it says 0 remaining. Cheers, Doug.
The track temp is 25 Celsius. The air
All right,
temp
John,
is
cool.
21. All right, Damo, it's a strong
I
grid.
guess,
We're expecting you to finish in at least
Chris,
P24. We have no recorded pit timings. Don't expect reliable fuel estimates.
Cool.
This is a rolling start. We
Yep.
need to follow car number 18.
Got it.
The right column.
Yep, got it, Jim. Right, John. Yes, so I guess he's got 12 in his class because I think there's 12 TCRs in this one, Chris.
Safety car speed is 68 kilometers per hour.
Try not to lose the pack. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I will lose the pack. Unless there's an incident and I have to kind of run off track, come back on. Yeah, it's tricky because I don't want to be too close to these guys in case they have an accident, but I don't want to lose the draft. I should have just got pole and ran right from the front, right? Yeah.
Catch up to car number 18. We need to catch up to car number 18. Get ready. Green, green, green.
Right, the TCRs are coming in hot behind us. One off.
Okay, Damo, the next car is Berry. There's an incident in International Horseshoe. You think it might be Lemke?
Right, just keep it nice and sensible. Break it early. It looks like another one off.
There's an incident in West Horseshoe. Looks like it's Baker. Incident in NASCAR 1. There's an incident in NASCAR 2.
Right, hopefully that'll give us a bit more of a gap to those TCRs behind now. So no big carnage yet. A couple of people have gone off. I think that's gained us a couple of positions, but that's it. No big crashes. But I think last year it was coming into this corner on lap 2 where it all happened.
B25. There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like booms. Incident in International Horseshoe. Slippery surface flag.
So far we're being more dug.
The guy ahead is Letchford.
Maybe.
And we've got nearly 2.5 hours of this, so I don't want to get too stuck in. Looks like there's a Lennon P3 behind me now. Just going to complicate matters. He started from the pits. Right, let's go through this guy's head.
P20.
Got it.
Okay, Damo, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Right, it's easy to get a 1x on the exit of that, so the fact that we've got the toe of the guys around us means we're not having to push too hard and risk it. It'll be handy to get through this without any incidents. But this is now coming up the end of lap 3, coming on to lap 4, and I think things have already started to settle down. It's like Yoris behind isn't able to catch us as we're working as a pack. Right, those two have sorted themselves out.
All right, dude. All left.
There's an incident in the International Horseshoe. It
Yeah,
looks
you
like
stuck to your line, you won't fucking hit me, did you?
Oh. Let's see how quickly they catch back up with us. Mind you, he's out of my toe. If I can stay with this Cayman here.
Stay close, keep the pressure on.
That was shockingly bad, Damo. Right, I'm going to have to hope that they mess up turn 1. Because that's really dropped me out the toe now. You have to push a bit harder now, rather than saving fuel, just to try and catch back up to the pack.
Incident in International Horseshoe. Looks like it's Mark. Yellow flag.
Blimey.
Yellow flag. There's debris on the track.
It looked like he wasn't going to wait for us. Let's help us tag back onto these guys though.
There's an incident in West Horseshoe. The gap to Ledgeford ahead is now 0.5.
What the fuck was that?
At some point, of course, we're going to have the LMP3s coming through as well.
Look, I have.
And we may well have to pass some TCRs later in the race. Well, thanks for coming along on a Saturday morning. I know it's busy for a lot of people. I know we've been watching some of the streaming that's been going on this morning already as well, so I appreciate you coming along to this one. Give it a like if you haven't already.
There's an incident in. Bus stop. We think it might be Senhal. Yellow flag. Watch out. Track limits. Watch those lines.
Oh, I've got an instant point for that, okay. Came in too hot to that.
B17. Okay, Damo, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
I'm just being more Doug right now. Not worried about pressuring him.
I'm sorry, bro.
Right, it's probably gonna see the guys behind start to work together now. Right, another 1X.
Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Can't have one of those every lap. Oh no!
Okay, Damo, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. The gap in front is now 0.8.
Gun him at 12. Let them drop so we can drive away.
Got hit by... Oh yes, stupid GT4s. Oh dear. Did he have to tow, or did he get back to the pits on his own?
There's an incident in. Bus stop. We think it might be Romero.
Yeah, that was Romero, which is GT4.
You're losing time here, man. We need to pass it.
We really don't. We really don't. We just need to stick with this pack. He drove back slowly. Okay, got it. Well, that's one thing, I suppose.
B16.
Right, it may seem like I'm just tagging on the back of this pack and just keeping calm, but you'll see from my heart rate, I'm actually having to push quite hard just to stay with them. And fuel save at the same time, where I can. Six minutes, okay. That's about 4 laps, I think. No, got mine about. For him, he's basically doing 2-minute laps, isn't he? So that's only 3 laps. Right, we've got an LMP3 behind us, Hannah Simmons.
Okay, Damo, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. There's a faster car approaching.
Oh, I think she's got to slow down.
Blue flag. Faster class cars are catching you up.
So that's the leader by a mile. Say 6.7 seconds ahead of the next guy. I feel like some of those guys must be taking 1Xs for the exit of that chicane. The amount that they're taking. Maybe they just had more practice at seeing how much they could cut.
The gap to Letchford in front is now 0.8.
Bro, I've been fuel saving all fucking race and decided to dive into the back.
We've all been fuel saving all race, mate.
Fucking idiot, man.
Alright, Damo, there's a faster car approaching. Blue flag. Incident in West Horseshoe.
Thank you.
Looks like the Monza. Blue flag.
Really?
I'm driving like a fucking idiot, spinning myself out of the lead. Dude, chill out. You're the one making desperate dives.
This is interesting.
Moron.
Right, the pack behind's definitely caught us then through all this. GT4 pack, I mean.
There's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag. Send it, mate.
Send it from here? I don't think so. Alright, this is going to get tricky into turn 1 with these guys in front.
Philip Barton, car number 1, is leading the race. V15. Past the car behind.
Philip, sorry.
Blue flag.
I don't know if you've caught on yet, 5. The only reason you're quick is because everybody else is fuel saving.
Blue flag. There's some faster cars approaching. They're fighting for position.
It's Jamie! God, Jamie's up to P8. Nice one, mate.
Okay, Damo, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are scrapping for position. Blue flag. Incident in West Horseshoe. Blue flag. Car behind's a faster class. Blue flag. Blue flag.
Dude, chill the fuck out. I don't have to let you back on track if you went below the double yellow. That's on you.
The gap behind is now 0.6. That lap time was
Let you go tell everybody
1:55.34.
else.
Okay, Damo, it's a faster class car approaching.
Right, so we've got a few GT4s back for company. So we're no longer at the back of the pack now, we're mid-pack. Let's see how sensible this pink car is behind us, Mark. Alright, he's decided that he doesn't want to... What an idiot. What an idiot.
Come on, keep pushing.
What an idiot.
Place.
He's making moves. He thinks it's a sprint race.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe. Yellow flag.
It's an LMP3 recovering. Oh, bit of understeer through that bit. Now, where's this yellow Porsche come from all of a sudden? Oh, he's lapped down.
Okay, Damo, the next car is 5 laps behind. Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
Hello, Mark.
Contra.
I will accept that. I am lifting coasting into the bus stop in turn 1 though, so maybe I can push you.
Or can we change the position?
That's half fuel. You've used half
We could
your
definitely
fuel.
do it to 1 when I lift. I'm lifting at the start finish line.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Aaron. Right.
Oh, the fines involved per flight for his life, so.
What's going on up there, guys? Oh, he's blown his engine.
The gap to 15th place. Ahead is now 0.6.
Looks like the Cayman Phil Letchford is trying to make a move on Justin.
Coming up on a slower car.
I'm not sure where that is. Oh, that's a TCR there.
Alright, Damo, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Quicker than you, entering bus stop.
At least I've stopped getting off tracks through there now, so still on just 3 incident points on lap 16. 33 minutes repairs are... Yeah, that's the thing. Blown engine. Again, that's what I'm hoping doesn't happen in the old 24-hour race next week. So hard when it's multi-class.
Coming up on a slower class car. Good work, mate. Keep it up. The next car is Michaela.
Right, so Justin we know is fuel saving.
I don't know why we don't just get in line while we're scrapping right here.
Blue flag. Okay, Damo, there's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. He's quicker than you into turn 6. There's an incident in NASCAR.
Go high, go high, go high!
Absolutely
Nice pass.
predictable.
Right, hopefully Phil will stick with me.
Car ahead is Ricard.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
P12.
The guy's been driving mad since he got fucking spine or taken out of the lead or whatever happened, so he was gonna do that the whole time.
Alright, so that's definitely split up the pack.
Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. Guy in front is slow.
That gave us P12 over the line. Okay. What the? Don't know what happened there, guys.
Large is pitting from P10. We think he'll come out just in front of you.
Well, why do it the easy way, eh? When the hard way is available. Yeah, that's right, Chris. That second stint, hopefully things have settled down by then.
Blue flag. Okay, Damo. There's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader. The driver in front of us is Ooms. We've been warned about track
Okay, that's
limits.
1x.
Philip, car number 13, is now in the lead.
At least the car's okay. Could have been a lot worse.
What's going on, mate? Come on, get your act together. P15.
I was sponging. I don't know if you saw. I did a spin.
Okay, Damo. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. Use all the track. Force him to find the gap. Philip, car number 1 is now leading.
Way too late on the brakes there. You have to start braking earlier for some reason. My brakes aren't as effective. I don't know if they're wearing out. I hope not so early in the race. Not even an hour in yet. Right, thanks for giving me loads of room to go around you on the outside there, mate. Oh. Okay.
We have damage.
We have damage, of course we do. What was that LMP3 thinking, eh?
Come on, Damo. Don't let him get away. Blue flag.
Went up the inside of me and I couldn't turn in because he was just on the inside of me and then he ran out of road. And then he's on my left and I'm having to move right. Well, and the guy... anyway, excuses. Let's just carry on.
Blue flag.
So I think that puts us back down to P20. Damage on the back end, okay.
The guy in front is Nemku.
You're the jinx. You're the jinx. Yeah, I think you're right about the brake bias needing to go back. Go back a couple of clicks on that. Thanks, Doug.
B18.
Oh, actually P18 rather than 20. That's all right. That's all right.
Don't grow up. You could have let me buy in 5 and that wouldn't have happened. 6 was way harder to pass
Come on,
than
that's the
5.
stuff. Well done, Damo. Car in front is Holloway. Blue flag. Tebow, car number 11, is leading the race. Blue flag.
Era l'abbiamo Invicta, mi grande saga dove è compiuta.
Blue flag. There's a car rejoining in front. Seventeenth place. The lap time was at 1:54.23. Blue flag.
That was tricky.
Incident in West Horseshoe. Looks like it's Imonza.
He's waiting, so that's good. See a lap down?
Blue flag.
Don't even know. I'll try my hardest, Chris. I'll try my hardest. 5 laps till we pit. No, we really need it to be 6 laps. To avoid the splash, potentially. Oh, no, we're fine. My maths is
Car
wrong.
number 30 is now leading. Blue flag.
We needed to do 26 lap stints, didn't we? Yeah. So I've managed to gain another lap, an extra lap.
P16. Slower class car ahead. The gap to Lemke behind is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds. There's a faster class car behind. Slower class car ahead. Tebow, car number 11, is now in the lead.
Jared, like, why are you professional slamming into my back? It's crazy.
He's still flashing me. I'm racing here, guys. I would have both been a lot quicker through there if you'd just let me have it, wouldn't you? Malta, you need to learn how to work with traffic rather than against it, mate. Alright, 3 laps on the line. Get a full tank, well, as much as it'll let us fill it up, because there is a restriction on how big the tank is in this series. So car number 21 is ahead of us, we're car number 22. So in theory, we're quite evenly matched.
¿Ya lo que pasó ahí?
What are you doing?
Okay, Damo, you're reeling 15th place. The gap's now 1.7. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
This is lap 25. Anyone pitting at the end of this lap is doing 25 lap stints. Now, I don't think we'll make it to the end. Hey, Melf, why aren't you driving, mate? What's going on? You're supposed to be driving right now. We've gone for the Be More Doug approach. We didn't qualify. We started right at the back. P27 out of 27. And we've still managed to be in some incidents, but overall we're doing alright. Mid-pack. Fuel saving, so we're not going to have to stop more than twice. Your engine just blew. What? John's engine blew, but I think he crashed, that's why. Yeah, I'm with you, Doug. Yep, no worries.
Exercise 10-4, buddy.
That is your method, Ian. Oh, right. Oh, I've got rear end damage, I think. We've got damage on the back end, so hopefully that's not affecting it. Unless my exhaust is somehow stopping air coming out. Ah, so someone's just towed. P14 has towed.
You're reeling following in. The gap is now 0.8. P14, only 2 laps of fuel left.
Ian, don't worry about quali, mate. I'll sort my own quali setup. That's tailored to me rather than one coming from you.
Perdona Ismael, pensaba que te iba a salir un poco más. Perdona.
Thanks for the offer though, buddy. Appreciate that. That's if we do quali. I think we will for the 24. So Melv, I caught some of your race last night. I was kind of having to quickly glance on my phone, and I think you had a really unfortunate start to the race because you seem to be behind where I'd expect you to be. Is that sound about right? Oh well.
Blue flag.
Just helping us get into a lower split for Daytona, right?
Blue flag. P11, you've only got enough fuel for this lap. Well done, fella.
I'm going in on 29, I think.
Yeah, the New Year iRacing giveaway. I think Nick might have given a few away earlier as well today.
Closing these flappers up.
Don't have the top speed for shooting.
Box this lap, please, Damo. Good pass.
Oh,
Well
you're all good.
Didn't want to
bud.
follow that Mustang into the pits really. I want to be able to have a clear sight of the pits.
done. Blue flag. 2 litres remaining.
Right, I'm obviously not going to be using my fast repair.
I was just kidding. I'm in at the end of this lap.
What's your speed? Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometres per hour.
There's my man up there. Tyres are all ticked.
100 metres. 50 metres.
Right, so brake balance we'll put back
Left front,
forwards.
81%. Left rear, 84.
Have a quick drink. Are we going 22? Ah, that's all right. Good, good, good. Alright, we'll see where we come out the pits. Seven seconds of optionals. 5, 4, 3. 1 second of optionals. Half a second of optionals left. But hey, at least we've kept our fast repair.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Cold tyres all round. Okay, Damo, the next car is Stevenson.
Cold tyres, heavy car! Cold tyres, heavy car. Cold tyres, heavy car. Cold tyres, heavy car.
Michaela, car number 9, is leading the race.
That's the guy who was fuel saving.
On lap 50, but ended on lap 54. We didn't record pit timings. Our fuel estimates won't be reliable. Dempsey is entering the pits. He's in P2. He should come out close in front of you. There's an incident in West Horseshoe. Looks like it's Lemke.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, feel it.
It's a cone.
Blue flag.
Blue flag. Okay.
The next car is Philippa B license. B12.
Always nervous moving into the exit of the pit lane there. In practice, I moved across. I had no idea someone was coming at the pits. No idea. No warning. Didn't appear on my mirrors in the side screen. Nothing.
Blue flag. Alright, Damo. The next car is car number 25.
Well, it's going to be harder to save fuel in this stint. But I don't think we need
Is pitting from position 1. It looks like you'll come
another
out just behind
26
you.
stint.
Flag.
Or, I think we stopped on a start at lap 27, didn't we? Or did we? We'll figure it out when we get nearer the time. But yeah, it's not going to be quite so easy to save.
I'll start pushing once our tires come up.
The gap ahead is now 3.0.
It might be second, so it might be better to stop the speed.
Right, so it's 2.8 seconds up to Jason in the Aston, just in front. He stopped a lap later than I did. Got behind, looks like a TCR.
There's an incident in turn 1.
Oh, is there now? Right, so they open free.
Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind you. They're racing for position. Slower class car ahead.
Here comes Jamie again. Jamie showing P1.
Blue flag.
Jamie, what are you doing up in P1?
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
Bro, what the hell are you doing?
Bro, I was gonna run into you in the back of the exit, so I
Blue
got
flag.
down there and
Faster
you turned
car
into me.
approaching. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
I know it's not expected, but I don't know. I didn't really have anywhere else to go.
You also have full tires, sorry for that.
Yeah, just you just have someone off a couple laps ago for going below the double yellow line and coming back up.
Yeah, but he was down there until the fucking cone and then tried to force his way back up.
I'm failing to see how that's relevant, but whatever.
Well, because the double yellow wasn't painted yet, it was still like black there when I was still down there coming up. Technically, that's still tracked.
Oh, so this yellow Mercedes behind us is down in P22. Where are you going now, are you? Are you going there? Really? Okay. So it's not for position. How's that worked out for you, LMP3? How's that worked out for you? Oh, decision making, guys. Why don't you drive in a straight line, Malcolm?
You can't park.
I think this car's crabbing a little. Maybe that's why you made a mistake back there.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Alright, hopefully we'll be able to get this TCR before T1.
Your lap time was 1:54.70.
I like Mercedes came in super hot there.
The gap to car number 25 ahead is now 2.6 seconds. Okay, Damo, there's a faster class car approaching.
Do the old switcheroo into one here after we get these LMP3s back.
Hey Justin, will you ever shut up?
No, but there's an option to mute the radio, but
Yeah, I don't want to mute anybody.
okay, well there's an option to mute me too. I'm just, trying to coordinate with the car in front of me.
Well, that's a nice message at the top there. I decline your offer, Dylan. I decline.
You mean the car in front of you knows what he's doing, or he's not.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Right, this might get tricky.
Good luck.
Blue flag.
Sorry, man, but a bit of patience, yeah?
Blue flag. There's a faster class car approaching. Gap to car number 25. Ahead is now 2.9. Blue flag. Blue flag.
Stay here and give me a tow, Nick. Give me a tow. Ah, we're looking alright, mate. We're just mid-pack. There's an Aston that's about 3 seconds in front, and I've not been able to catch him. But we're 14 seconds ahead of P13. So we're just ticking off the laps now. We can't fuel save like we were.
Car number 25.
We're just trying to accommodate the traffic as much as we can.
That last lap was at 1:54.15. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
To summarise, we're just going to continue being more Dougie the better.
last horseshoe. You think it might be Ooms?
Oh, that's one of ours. That's a GT4. I think he's quite far ahead of us though, to be honest. Yeah, I think he's that red car in the distance there.
V12.
Now, I do not want the Aston Martin working with him and pulling away, really. Oh, there's also a back marker in the mix in a Porsche. So those three in front, 2 of them are on my lap and 1's a lap behind. But I can see them now all forming a bit of a pack. Yeah, his engine blew randomly. He was saying that just out of nowhere it just blew up.
There's a faster
Phil,
car
I'm not going to
approaching.
fight you,
Blue
just
flag.
so you know. I'm always going to stay behind you.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I'm not sure what car he was driving, but he's usually in a Elantra, I think. Veloster, maybe. I know that John blew his engine, but that was by hitting a wall,
Apologies for the inconsistency.
and that was in a Civic.
The gap in front is
That's
now
very cool, yeah.
3.1. There's an incident in turn 1.
Oh, it's a
Coming up
TCR
on a
off.
slower car.
Luckily, we didn't collect him. Bit of a gaggle in front with these GT4s, though. They're all fighting. They should just be working together. Oh, the leader of the TCRs is towing.
The car ahead is Ooms. Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
Right, maybe Ooms is damaged. Don't know. Might get a little tow off this TCR into the bus stop.
The gap ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
Yeah, so the Aston isn't getting the tow off the Cayman. He's decided to go next to it. Just hoping they can sort of hold each other up a little bit now. Get me back on the back onto their pack, but they're just a bit out of reach.
That was a 153.81. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
.2 the gap now. Yeah, I think Oops is just getting a draft off Jason, and that's pulling him away from me still.
Ahead is now
Iron
1.3
dies was it.
seconds.
Cheers, Nick. I want to be in their gang. Will you let me in? Look at them all sharing the blocking of the air between them. Well, one of them's off. It's the back marker. But hopefully that'll bridge that gap. So Philip in front is actually car number 1. Highest rated driver, 3.5k.
Okay, Damo, the next car is 1 lap behind. The gap in front
They'll
is
apply
now
your plate
1.0.
lap down.
Can't hear Mark.
Philip, help flash.
I think Yoros is getting agitated. But we're definitely in a position now where we can try and save a bit of fuel.
Faster car approaching. This guy's their class leader. Blue flag.
Look a bit of a risk when you're leading the race, but okay. Made it work. I had to make it, let him make it work. That's not helped me, but
The gap to Ooms in front is now 1.3 seconds.
Right, about halfway through the race, and we've used 10 of our incident points. We're only allowed 20. I can't imagine I'm the only one that's already used 10, though.
Okay, Damo, half distance should be about 16 laps of fuel left.
What's he doing, man? What an idiot. Why have you done that, Philip? Nice one, Ian.
The gap to Ooms ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1.
That's me talking about not taking my fast repair. There isn't a fast repair. It's not what you wanted. Oh, you got the rim that you wanted, but you didn't want to have to buy one, I guess, is what you mean.
What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, Philip's being a bit of a dick, to be honest, mate. Don't worry about it. We'll stick together. I can see Yora's getting a bit angry at Philip here. I mean, Philip is being a bit of a dick, but just kind of go, alright, well, you're a dick. I'll use you to save fuel, but I can imagine Yoros wants to get his elbows out. Which might work out alright for us, as he gets more and more frustrated.
You've just done a 153.83.
But hey, maybe he'll settle down and we can use Philip to catch the Aston Martin ahead. Only halfway through the race.
Okay, Damo, there's a faster car approaching.
Oh, there's a load of faster cars approaching. Yeah, Spidey sensors are going in. The Viper sensors are going. I mean, this sort of suits me because I've got the damage at the back of the car. Oh, but I got optional repairs done in the... I haven't got damage, have I? Ah, okay. I left and there was only about half a second left of the optional repairs, so... Oh, but then I had another incident, didn't I? Car looks fine, okay.
There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag. You've got half your fuel left.
Hey.
See, the LMP3's really struggled here.
Okay, Damo, there's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag. faster cars behind.
Come on, my driver.
Blue flag.
Faster.
Stay close.
Right, 12 laps at the line, so that'll take us up to 54. So that'll be 2 27-lap stints. We definitely won't have to save at the end.
Your last lap time was 1:53.66. Car behind's a faster class.
I'll help you.
No, don't do that. Last time someone did that, I got straight off right into the wall. Thank you very much.
Blue
Really good.
flag.
Looks like Yoros has kind of accepted his fate, which is good to help us kind of work together. I think the Aston's just got the pace on us at the moment though. He's 3.6 seconds ahead of me. So for the last 20 minutes or so, he's managed to gain half a second overall. But then he might be using more fuel.
Dude, I said don't touch me, please. If you're quicker, go ahead, man.
Phil doesn't like to be touched.
Okay, Damo. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. It's a faster car approaching.
Like I specifically said, please don't.
Hey, Jamie. Jamie's up in P7 in class now. That's it, Jamie. Do me a solid and get rid of one of these two. There's smoke coming out of the LMB3 as it locks its tyre. Remember that from last year?
Barton is pitting from P3. I think he'll come out just behind you.
We're just losing time, Vincent.
Now you may see my delta set to all-time best lap. Of course, that was on the old type of GT4, so you see me gaining a lot each lap on in the straights, but losing it in the corners.
Okay, Damo, there's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
This mid part of the race has actually been quite good in terms of like, there's not been any big crashes or anything like that. Everyone's sort of settled down. Hasn't helped us move forward, but so that wasn't the aim of this race anyway. Getting in the habit of settling in with someone like this, like Joris, and just using them to help you along is what I think we're going to need to do in the Daytona 24. The Daytona 24, of course, we go for a quite safe setup of this safety first.
What are you doing?
And so, typically with a safe setup, you will probably be slower on the straights, and so using the toe is a good way to try and make sure you don't lose out.
Come on, find a way around, we're losing time. P11.
So yeah, just sticking with someone like this, getting them to block all the air.
Blue flag.
Yeah, win. To me, the definition of win is probably different from what yours is. Are you going the outside, are you, mate? Okay. Strange decision. Okay.
Blue flag.
Right, we've lost a bit of time to the Aston in front on this lap, moving it away traffic, but we've pulled away from P13, I think. Looks like it's 26 seconds back now.
Alright, Damo, there's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
Yeah, more than happy for them to approach me here. Right, that'll be the end of lap 46, so there'll be 8 laps before we pit when we get to the finish line. And we've still got over 8.5 laps on board. I guess it'll still be over 8.5 if we cross the line, so that's good. Still on track.
That lap was at 154.04. That's good consistency, keep it up.
Oh, the guy behind's towing. He's just lost the space. Anything could still happen in this race, guys.
Gap to Ooms in front is now 0.41.
Right, one final click down on the bias. So as they've been going along, the DCDD. In both races, we aim to finish. That's the double. Yeah, so through this stint, I've been clicking back on the old brake bias. As a lot of you will know, the Cayman has a fuel tank at the front, which is unusual. And so as you go along, as nicely reminded by Doug, it's prudent to wind your brake balance back every now and again, because the front can't handle as much force when it's on an empty tank. I say force, I mean brake force. And I'm not really troubling my brakes too much as the ABS flashes yellow at me again and again. But we're certainly not diving as deep as we possibly can.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe. It looks like Mark.
Yeah, that's Mark Bango who's a lap down.
Okay, Damo, keep firing under pressure. He'll make a mistake. There's a faster class car approaching.
Right, we're going to ignore the auto fuel, because that seems to want to add 54 litres, whereas my cap says 57, and that's while we're fuel saving. So we want more than that. I'll deal with that in a second. I've just got an LMP3 to worry about now.
Thank you.
Alright, so cap says we need 56 for fuel saving, or 61 if we're qualifying, so I'm going to put it up to 59, just kind of in between the two, which means that we'll be having to fuel save a little, maybe.
You've just done a 154.00.
I'm currently sure P11 rather than P12, so we have made up a position somewhere. Maybe that guy that was towing was actually in front of us, and I only saw it when he was behind us.
B11.
One more position, we'll get a top 10 in this race, which would be amazing since there's 27 people in it, in our class. 27 in our class, we're the 22nd ranked guy. Is that what it means, is it? Dougie? I've never heard that before. That's cool.
Coming up on a slower class car.
So it doesn't mean little micro penis.
Keep searching, you'll find a gap.
No?
Blue flag.
Right, 5 laps on the line.
Blue flag.
How desperate's P13 going to be here in the LMPs?
Sector 1
No,
is
he's backed off.
6 off the pace. Okay, Damo. There's a faster car approaching.
So the setup I'm using is a tweak to a VRS setup, and I don't think it's very fast and straight line because at no point have I been able to bump draft anybody. Mind you, a few times I've sort of settled in behind and lifted off, I suppose, so maybe if I was in a different mindset I would have been. Aston Martin's pulled another few seconds on us though. He's nearly 7 seconds up the road now.
Incident in bus stop.
Oh, someone's had an incident though.
You don't have a rear wing there, bud.
A bit of information there from. Oh yeah, there's a rear wing. I found the rear wing. It's near the bus stop.
Stay close, wait for him to crack.
Yeah, ring the 5.
Gosh, just a little bit too quiet there.
Okay, Damo, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. That was a 153.95.
So everyone watching along on my YouTube, you might be thinking this is the Yoris Oops show. Been more Yoris on here than anyone else. Not the first time we've raced Yoris. I think there was a video I did ages ago where I did a GT4 race at Brands Hatch, like one of the first ever videos I did. And I started at the back, just to show that in a longer race, you know, you just pick people off, like we have done here really. Started at the back and just kind of moved through the field. And I think at the end of the race,
Window is open.
I got to the point where I was in the top half and gaining iRating and stuff. And I think the next person that was chased down was Yoris, if I remember rightly. But that was a long time ago, that video. That's probably 4 years ago.
There'll be traffic on the exit. On exit, we should be in position 18.
I'm not coming in. What are you on about? Right, let's tick tyres.
Just decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
So we do get a new set of dry tyres. 59 litres going in.
Alright, Damo, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. 10th position. 3 laps of fuel remaining. Stay on it. There'll be a chance.
Well, one thing I did do before this race is set a secondary upshift in case my flappy paddles failed. Part of the reason why Ian's going for a new rim is that he has the one that I'm currently using, and it can be a bit of a pain. So I'm going to try, when I go from 5th to 6th gear, I will try using my second one.
Faster car approaching.
Right, so it's that button there. Ready, ready. Hey, that works. Right, Sean Dempsey, who's P2 in the LMP2s. Waiting. Three minutes of the race left to go. It looks like we're 28 seconds ahead of the guy behind.
P9, 2 laps of fuel.
P9, people are
That
pitting.
was at 153.49.
So we will lose those positions when we pit. wonder where that Philip guy went, because he pitted early, didn't he? I doubt he's pitted to the end.
Okay, Damo, there's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag. Stick with him, keep him under pressure. Blue flag.
Now we could try and make this 2 laps, but I'm not going to bother.
Heads up.
Not really much to
There's a
gain.
car exiting the pits.
So we're coming in at the end of this lap.
8th place. This is the last lap of fuel. There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag.
Right, hopefully he'll make it clear, Joris, if he's going to be coming into the pits. Because I don't want to run into the back of him. And I don't want to be going side by side down the pit lane either. I think he stopped
Alright,
after
Damo,
me though.
keep running on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
There's a chance he's going to go another lap. Because we could almost have
Coming
gone
to the
another
pits at
lap.
the end of this lap.
With the fuel
Box
saving.
This lap.
I doubt we've saved 2
Bro, you're
laps
not
over him.
clear.
No, what am I on about? I doubt he's lost that lap. I don't
There's an
know.
incident in NASCAR
I know
track.
what I mean.
Looks like Lemke.
Oh, someone down the bottom there. What looks like a TCR. No.
Box in 410 meters. Meters. 50 meters.
Up we go. Right, have a drink. Brake balance goes forward.
Front left 85%. Rear left 88.
Yeah, a bit of a scrappy stint
Romero behind is pitting. Romero
at the
behind
start
is
of it, but
pitting
we settled into rhythm at the end of it, didn't we? Optional repairs half a second. They'll clear then. Hoping, actually, because I'm not taking much fuel. It might not, but it's just cleared them. So still on 10x.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the line. Right, the guy ahead of us is Michaela.
So the guy behind us is full position and has stopped. So he's going to the end of the race, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold him off on these cold tyres.
Okay, Damo. There's a faster car approaching.
Let's try and use him, shall we?
Flag.
Do our usual trick of tucking in behind. Sebastian was P11, so he's moved above us there. I'll stick with him and then see if at any point in this race we might
Are
be
you
able to
actually that retarded?
have a run at him.
Dude, what are you doing, man? Thanks, mate.
Firstly, just trying to keep with him on the cold tyres.
So the leader's pitting now. Faster car behind. P11.
Where's Yoros going to come out? Is that him up there? Right, he's got the cold tyres now.
Oh, I'm gonna go wide out of 6 if I don't trust you.
See if me and this Merc can catch him. Okay. So, at the start of the race then, I'm handing over to Chris. So we'll let Chris decide if he wants to come out on hot but mildly worn tyres or cold new tyres. Because I'm guessing the tyre changes will happen before the fuel is done. So there's no time penalty whether we take the tyres or not. So whoever's getting in the car then can make that decision.
There's an incident in turn 1. The car behind's a faster class.
Right, it's unlikely we're going to be able to break away from Yoris here, but we'll give it a go. I don't think he's too confident around the bus stop. Oh, there's a TCR in the mix as well. You'll probably keep the warms. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do.
Incident in bus stop. We think it might be Senhal. P10. fast car approaching. Blue flag.
What's this LMP3 going to do?
It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up, stay smooth. He's faster than you, entering turn 1.
That's because I'm quite cautious entering turn 1 at the moment. I don't like being in the middle when there's 3 of us.
Blue flag. There's a faster car approaching.
Is that aimed at me? I'm happy to spot Mark. I think it's unlikely there's ever going to be a time where there isn't at least one of us just hanging around in the server as well.
Cayman is pitting from position 4. We think he'll come out just behind you.
No, in that case, that might be a position.
Don't wait too long. Find that gap. Okay, Damo, don't let this guy distract you.
Just kind of waiting for stuff to happen now, just ticking off the laps. 7 minutes to go.
You've just done a 153.57.
Or I was doing a bit of a practice, maybe.
Come on, find the gap.
No, I'm waiting till the last lap. I don't think we're quick enough to catch Justin. Unless he's having to fuel save. Maybe he's miscalculated because he was fuel saving the whole race. So maybe his fuel calcs were a little out.
Damo, good stuff. Keep it coming. P9. Lap times are pretty consistent. The guy in front is Michaela.
Right, back to where we were. Just had a bit of a trial run at having a go on the last lap. I'm pretty convinced if I was leading on the last lap, out of us two, he would have me.
There's a faster class car behind.
Oh yeah, sorry, Ian, that was a bit of a fake, that one. I don't think we can catch Justin. I certainly don't think I can catch him in clean air.
Blue flag.
Held us all up that.
Keep it neat and tidy. We still might get something out of this. P10. Alright, Damo. There's a faster class car approaching.
It's 3.5 seconds back. What are you on about, Jim? Burke is struggling with that corner.
Blue flag.
Oh, caught a little bit of grass on the inside there, which didn't help.
There's a faster car approaching. Stay close, there might be a chance here. Blue flag.
It is nice when you're kind of around a couple of drivers like this that are sensible and also around your same sort of iRating as you. It's like you feel like you're in the same headspace.
Defend your position, don't let him through.
Right, TCR up ahead, just going to get in the mix.
Okay, Damo, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. Slower class car ahead. That's 20 minutes to go.
20 minutes to go. Loads of fuel on board. Loads of fuel. But we've been saving. We weren't expected to save in this stint. And being stuck behind a smirk, or settling in behind a smirk, means we obviously have been.
That lap was a 153.76.
But remember, this race is just 10% of what the 24 is. So you can see how the urgency to get past people is completely irrelevant. Just got 5 people to work with. Tick off the laps. Make it easy for people. That's right, John.
West Horseshoe. Looks like it's Ricard.
I managed to find a couple.
The car behind's a faster class. Blue flag. Stay close, there might be a chance here.
Right, another click back on the bias. And we're having to consciously brake slightly earlier than we have been. Even though we've been braking early anyway to make sure we hit the apexes.
Okay, Damo,
It's still,
there's a faster car approaching. Slower class car.
Yeah, a conscious decision now to brake that little bit earlier. Because the tyres are going. Jamie's up in P6 in the LMP3.
Defend hard, make them work for it.
Stay inside on the braking line.
Okay, Damo, you've got half your fuel left. 10th position.
It's a very serene part of the race this now, isn't it? Nobody wants to risk anything over 2 hours in. So I don't think there's going to be much happening up ahead. It's just this battle for 9, 10 and 11 now, and where we finish in that battle.
Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
I can see myself finishing P11. I just think Joris is going to do something on the final lap that wrong foots it all.
Left, that's 15 minutes. There's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
You never know with the traffic as well. You could plan to have a tow off this guy and him have no tow, and then suddenly there's a car that gives him a tow. On that final exit of the bus stop. You can't really plan for that.
Okay, Damo. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Is he letting me go?
There's a faster car approaching.
Was that his attempt to not be leading on the final lap, maybe?
Dude, if you're next to me, then stand there. Don't like stay alongside me.
Flag. Faster car behind.
Right, what's the gap there? 0.6. Oh, but then this LMP3 is going to make this not a fair test. I think 0.6 is the limit, isn't it? I think we wouldn't quite make it. Have to be closer than that.
Don't let this guy distract you.
It's supposed to be motor racing, but it feels more like chess.
There's a faster class car approaching.
Chess with the unknown variable of what does the final lap look like in terms of other players in the game that affect things.
Class leader from our faster class is behind. Blue flag.
Exactly, Ian. Especially these endurance races, hey. Oh, 1X. Haven't had one of those for ages.
Track limits.
Right, now there's some toes to be had here. I'm going to resist the urge. Yeah.
Alright, Damo, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag. Blue flag.
That's it. Yeah, you're right there, John. I really need someone to help me with my first proper NASCAR race, because I remember used to watch Russell Bright quite a lot. And you have to be so on top of what's happening with tyres and fuel. The driving is like just staying out of trouble, isn't it, until that final lap. And that's easy said than done. It's been able to read the situation ahead, look after your tyres and all that. So there's a lot of that in it, but the pit strategy side of things I'm completely lost on. I've got a B license now in oval racing by just doing smaller oval races, that, you know, things like legends and street stock. So now I'm kind of like, oh, I could do some proper NASCAR at some point, but I'll just get mauled. Gonna have so much fuel left at the end. We've been so good on fuel. But there's no point in taking less fuel, because then we wouldn't have been able to use this Mercedes. We'd have been in front of him and he'd been using ours, so we'd have burnt through all our fuel. I'm just hoping that he runs out of fuel. Right, 7 minutes to go. Whatever happens with the result, I think I've been really satisfied with how this race has gone. How we've managed to get through it. 11x now, a lot of those incidents in the early part of the race were just with other traffic. I had a couple of spins, which was silly, but at least I've managed to not get off tracks around the bus stop. I've not got any slowdowns in the race. So that's satisfying. Again, this is all kind of like thinking about the 24 next week. And how I'm going to feel when I do it. Be more Doug, of course.
That lap time was 1:53.53.
Right, what do we think these guys are going to do on the last lap? Do you think the 4 car in front, do you think he's going to make a mistake? An accidental run wide sort of thing?
Hold your nerve. Make them do the work.
I mean, we're 40 seconds ahead of the guy behind Joris. well back. So it's just us three.
Okay, Damo, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Right, so that's 0.6 again. I think that isn't close enough.
Faster car behind. Blue flag.
.6 is going to be really tricky. Well, that was a bit stupid, Mr. LMP3. Okay. Why is he risking that when he's in P2?
Slower class car ahead, come on.
He's not
just
fighting
send
anyone.
it.
0.4 as the target. Well, I mean, we'll do what we can, basically, I suppose, as the target. Just getting as close as we possibly can. Make sure we get a good exit. There's no point in being close if we get a bad exit. But yeah, with these TCRs, etc., who knows what's going to happen. They could end up giving him a tow. I don't know. We're just waiting for the end now, aren't we, really? Not much we can do to affect things right now.
Slower car ahead. This is their class leader. Okay, Damo. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Now, I'm not going to be a dickhead and go low at the end. I know you can. You don't get penalty or anything, but I still don't like doing it. So, when I get the run, I will go high. That may mean Joris goes low and takes the position. But I don't mind that. I don't mind finishing P11. Like I said, this is just practice. Right, 2 minutes.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. Blue flag.
Joris is having a look. I'll take the 1x there because I need to get away from Joris.
Keep it nice and tidy.
He's putting the cat among the pigeons early. But there's also Jacob here who's going to affect things by having a big old smash of air that he can blast out the way for someone. I don't know if Joris thinks that he's got enough speed on me to overtake me, because he perhaps doesn't realise how much I'm lifting there.
One more lap to go.
Slow from the guy in front.
Alright, Joris, I'll stay 5 on you.
Alright, Damo, there's a faster class car approaching.
Right, what will be here, guys.
Blue flag.
There's an LMP3 in a mix. He should be clear by the bus stop though.
Meyer has won.
Death or glory. He'll be dead. He'll be dead. Let's hope neither of them are dickheads. I don't think they are. I think Sebastian and Joris have been really good to race against them. Oh! Massive oversteer! All of a sudden, I got a massive oversteer! First time!
About track limits, keep it between the lines.
No, we're too far back. We've just got to try and hold off Joris here. Are we going to hold it? I don't think we're going to hold Joris off. I don't think we're going to do it. Oh, don't need to hit me, mate. Hang on.
And
There we go.
Good result, mate. Well done.
Trying to force me below the yellow flag there.
Why did you do that, Damien?
You were forcing me down below the yellow, mate. I didn't want to go below the yellow, so I just held my line. I wasn't bumping you, mate. You came, from my point of view, I was just on the line, and you bumped into me. You had the position, so I don't know why you were doing it. You had the run.
I wasn't aware I was doing anything, but yeah. Pity. Sorry for that.
Ah, it's all right, mate. It was a really good race with you and Sebastian as well. Enjoyed that. Well.
Yeah, it was good.
That's the end of the session.
There we go. Well, let's have a look at that finish. Let's have a look at the finish. What a very satisfying end to the race, I will say. Yeah, well chuffed with that. I don't mind losing that position with Joris. Let's have a look. See why he perhaps thinks I went up into him. Maybe yeah, I did sort of drift up. Maybe.
Well, then you might want to check the replay.
Yes, mate. Looking now, and yeah, I can see why you feel I kind of went up. So yeah, I did move away from the yellow line. Apologies for that. I'm glad that you still got the position though, bud.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for the good racing. Have a good one.
You too, and good luck if you do the 24 next week.
Yeah, same for you, man.
Right, there we go. So, how close was this? Yeah, maybe I should have tried more to stay. I mean, I want this guy's toe, but I don't want this guy next to me getting it either. So at this point, yeah, maybe I do drift slightly right. I don't know. And then I'm just fighting. I'm trying to turn. Let's have a look at my steering. So you guys can see my steering there, can't you? Let's go slow-mo. So it's dead straight there. I'm not trying to turn right. And then there's a little tiny bit of right. So maybe, yeah, it was absolutely subconscious, if that is the case. And then, of course, we're then fighting over the line. Nearly spinning there. But this is what it's like on these draft tracks. Let's get to the finish line. Whoops, a bit too close. And have a look to see how close it was on the line. There you go. Not a bad finish. Not a bad finish. I did. That's right, Ian. Well done, Damien. Thanks, Ian. Excited finish. Yes, Chris, it was. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Seen enough death today. Yeah, what a great end to that race, though. Really satisfied with that. I know it for you guys probably not as much action as you were hoping for. Looking right at the other car, you always go where you're looking. Yeah, that might have been what it was. Let's have a look at what he saw. Because from his point of view, I reckon he knew he had given me plenty of space. So this is what he saw. We'll go back a little bit and do it in full speed. Of course, he wants to try and nick a bit of the toe off the Merc. Yeah, see, I feel like he is going a little bit left there. I don't know. And looking at this line here. This line, this... If that line's moving across here, then his car's going left. Right? Is that a line that's in the middle of the track? What have I done there? Put that back to 0. Oh, no, it's not that one, is it? Is that a line that's... Yeah, that line is dead in the middle of the track. Yeah, no, there, you can see that I drift up into him. Yeah. So I think he's just wandering down, but there is room, and then I drift up a little bit there. Yeah, no, that's on me. That is on me. Anyway, rather than watching me root round in my ear, let's have a look at some of the incidents that I had in here. I'm not going to go through all of the incidents. I think that would be just too long. But we'll have a look at what happened early in the race, because I had a couple of silly little things, didn't I? What car number was I? 22. Let's have a look. There's a 55. What happened? Why was there a 55? No, I think that's just traffic. So it's not a super slow lap. I think that's just 55 because we were in traffic. Yep, nothing to worry about there. There was a 2 minute here though. That's or 157 and then a 2 minute. Right, let's have a look at the 157. Is it just traffic again? Getting sort of bottled up? I think it might be. Oh, we nearly got collected from the guy behind there. We nearly got collected. Let's have a look at... Let's have a look at this again. Right. So what's going on in the distance? Why are people crashing? So the Porsche Cayman's coming up and it's just about to tag the LMP. Because the Porsche is trying to go around the TCR. That spins, yeah, the LMP into the TCR. I sort of see this coming and I slow down. The Mercedes in front of me slowing down as well. So we're both on the brakes now. And the Porsche isn't yet. And now he's on the brakes. Now he's realised. And now I'm kind of going, I think this is going to clear. And I go high here. I'm still on the brakes, but at least I go high, which I think was the right thing to do as they crash down there. That's why that was a slow lap. And then the next lap was a 2 minute lap. What did I do? Why was I a wally on this next lap? Oh, I'm missing an apex there by a mile, so I've got dirty tyres. Yeah. Okay. So back here, I collect some marbles. So I'm not troubling any apexes there. And I wonder if they're still on my tyres. There's not a lot of... Well, maybe there is... I'm lighting up the rear wheel there as well. And then when I get here, I should be braking probably just as my back end is past that point there. That's fine. I was on the brakes fine. I'm now slowly coming off the brakes, which is normal. And the car's just starting to pivot. Yeah, it must have been marbles then. You see tyre lines coming out, rubber lines coming out of my tyres. It's caught me by surprise. There we go. Right, so that was why I had a 2-minute lap there. 2:03 and a 2:56. So that was pitting on lap 27. And that was then the next pits. And that was it, really, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. Okay, not too bad in the end. Yeah, all good. There we go. So let's check out the old results before we go anywhere. Here we go. Let's make that a bit clearer for you guys. So I think there were 29 or 30 splits. It's only showing 23. Oh, 29. There we go. 29 splits. We were up split 7. So I believe, before we look at my results, I think Mark was in this one. Mark Elvidge. Yeah, Mark was in that one. He was in split 5. And I think John was in... I won't look too closely at their results because we know that they've had incidents. So this was this one. So Nick... Not Nick. John. There he is. There's John. So... But we were split 7. Let's concentrate on... Well, we've got double green, as you can see there. Let's have a look at the GT4s. Here we go. So there we go. We finished P11. Because we were laps down, it won't show us the gap between me and Joris. But the average lap time was exactly the same. As you'd imagine, crossing a line like that after 2.5 hours. But yeah, 23 gained on the old iRacing. 0.1, so 10 essentially on the license. So that puts us up higher than we've been before on a sports car. So that's a PB. No one lost more than 100. So Tom lost 95. And who gained the most? Zahir got 95 there. Well done to those guys. Double green in a row. Not bad. Exactly, Chris. In the past, we've had some issues trying to complete this race. So really, really happy about that. But that's it. Anyway, I'm chatting away. You can't even see me. Let's bring me back here. I am here. Thanks ever so much for coming along, guys. I'm going to switch everything off now and go grab some food and wish you all the best. I think there's some more streams going on later today. I think Ian might be racing later. John lost 0.39 and 59. Sorry to hear that. I guess, yeah, I think you were streaming because people were saying Melv45, Mark Elvidge was also streaming. And of course, Mark is going to be on the team, the Vipers team, that will be racing next week with the Daytona 24. So, yeah, thanks everyone for coming along. Give the video a like if you haven't already. We'll stop my heart rate monitor there. No point in that, keep going. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.